Dude.
It's
yes.
It is
wow,
like
that's so crazy.
It's so crazy.
It's crazy.
It's crazy. I mean, like and this is the thing. It's like people think that everyday people are stupid. I'm like, do you all really think that people don't see this shit?
And we are back, y'all. Thank you for watching today. Go ahead and hit that like button, people. You know, it helps us out a ton. It only takes you just a minimal amount of effort. Now, as you can see on your screen, Fox News is reporting that your favorite representative from New York, your girl, AOC, has been slapped with an ethics complaint over troubling expenses made to a dance company. Let's get into it. A government accountability nonprofit is calling on the House to launch a probe into whether Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez misappropriated her taxpayer-funded member allowance. Americans for Public Trust, a nonprofit and nonpartisan organization, sent a letter to the Office of Congressional Ethics on Tuesday, questioning, quote, several troubling expenses from AOC's disbursements, which they claim are, quote, in contravention to federal law and the standards of the House of Representatives. Quote, each member of Congress receives a member representational allowance, which is a budget for official duties that may not be used for personal or campaign purposes, according to the Congressional Research Service. However, AOC is being accused of using these funds for, quote, campaign purposes. So let's see, what is AOC accused of having spent this money on? Well, she reportedly made a $3,700 payment to a Juan D. Gonzalez and another $850 to Bombazo Dance Corporation Incorporated, with both expenditures described as being used for, quote, training. Y'all think AOC is learning to dance? Is she buying herself dance lessons? Now, the funny thing about this, y'all, it seems kind of like small amounts of money, right? And I'm going to shoot into this clip. Y'all are going to find this interesting because AOC, she's probably one of the poorest members of Congress. And maybe that's to her credit, because we've all seen that a lot of Congress members have come up and have become multi-millionaires on $150,000 a year salary, but not AOC. According to this Forbes report, her net worth is meager compared to other Congress members. Let's take a look.
So you're actually reporting on her net worth. So first, point blank, is she rich? What does her fortune look like?
Yeah, that's one of the things I wanted to point out is it's really easy to call for taxing the rich. She's not that rich, and that certainly helps. We are estimating that Congresswoman Ocasio-Cortez's net worth is about $125,000.
So AOC, she replied to this report on her X account, right? Let's take a look at what she said. She said, this is 100% wrong. None of this is taxpayer money. This is an FEC filing. Be loud and wrong about something else. Try again next time. Now, someone followed up and said, look, to put a bow on this, AOC is gaslighting like usual. This is a member's representational allowance, as it clearly says at the top left of the page. Show us anything proving this wasn't taxpayer money. People can read the report and the allowance here, and then they have a link. So the article continues. Either she does not know the difference between her campaign funds and MRA, or more likely, she knows the highlighted expenses were not for official business and should have been paid by her campaign and not reported to the FEC. In a statement to Fox News Digital, Caitlin Sutherland, executive director of Americans for Public Trust, said, quote, Representative Ocasio-Cortez's troubling payments from her taxpayer-funded account for activities such as dance classes should be investigated. In the era of reining in government spending, the American people deserve to know lawmakers are being good stewards of their tax dollars. Now, what's funny is AOC has actually, she's spoken out many, many times against billionaires. She seems to speak out against all forms of money and wealth. And maybe that's why she doesn't have any, at least according to the Forbes report. Here's another clip of her speaking out, even against her own fellow Congress members. Take a look at what she told Jon Stewart.
There need to be Democrats who walk the walk and talk the talk. There is an insane amount of hypocrisy, and the hypocrisy is what gets exploited to use the cynicism. And wherever there's a hypocritical window, for example, I think one of the most biggest examples of this is insider trading in Congress. Like,
dude, I don't know if I like, do I give snaps? I don't know what the kids do anymore, but like, dude, yes,
it is
wow,
like,
that's so crazy.
It's so crazy. It's crazy. I mean, like, and this is the thing. It's like people think that everyday people are stupid. I'm like, do you all really think that people don't see this shit? Like,
they sit on a committee, they get information about a drug or a contract or a thing. They immediately make a call. The stockbroker changes things, and their portfolio swells.
Explodes. It explodes.
What are we doing?
And you're doing this on public trust.
Right.
On like taxpayer finance, public, facilities. Like, of course.
You're regulating the market that you're trading on.
Exactly. And
you
like,
run the casino.
And then we're supposed to act like money doesn't only corrupts Republicans? Give me a fucking break.
So what do y'all think? Are y'all thinking that AOC is guilty of dipping her hand into the honeypot and then hoping that nobody would notice? Or do you think that maybe this was an accident? Maybe she used the wrong account to pay for her dance. Don't y'all want to see what kind of dancing the taxpayer paid for? Like, doesn't she owe us, like, you know what I'm saying? If she's going to use the taxpayer money for the dancing, shouldn't she have to show off some of the moves? It's just a joke, people. But so you think maybe she just paid out of the wrong account by accident? Or do you think maybe AOC is just literally mixed up? I mean, maybe she just maybe mixed up and she really doesn't even know which, what kind of reporting requirements go with what. And because from the way she replied, it seemed like she kind of didn't even really know what was going on. I'd like to hear from y'all. I'd like to hear what you have to say. Do me a favor, people. Stop whatever you're doing right now. Click the share button. Share this out with who would most want to know about this. Send it out. Send it to somebody's email. Send it by text message, Facebook, WhatsApp, Instagram, however you can send it. Send it. Also, if you're not currently a subscriber, please do subscribe. We're growing and we would like for you to be part of the family. Other than that, love y'all. Thank you for watching and we'll see you back in the next one.